Next, my Mediterranean journey brings me to the picturesque suburb of Woodstock in Cape Town. Not quite the Med, admittedly, but a really good friend and caterer lives here. She has a magnificent home and family, and her cooking puts a fabulous spin on things. The last time I was at this extraordinarily magnificent and eclectic home was when Lerato made me the most divine moussaka. So I thought it only seemed right to come back and see just how she did it. Lerato has a few secrets up her sleeve to make this most Moorish moussaka. Starting with her ingredients, she'll be using lamb mince and of course aubergines, cinnamon sticks, dried mint, dried oregano and bay leaves, flour, butter, eggs and parmesan. Okay, so I'm taking it that we start with onion and garlic.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll chop the onion, you chop the garlic. I'm going to put this on.
Not a problem.
Clearly, darling, without being rude at all, you are not Mediterranean.
No, not at all.
Okay,
no.
so why moussaka?
My love for aubergines.
Your love for aubergines. Do you absolutely adore them?
I adore them.
Okay.
Delish. Just thought maybe we should do something that I like.
So it's not that you sort of secretly have a little Greek granny in the cupboard or anything like that? No. All right, I'm just checking.
Love of the aubergines.
Love of the aubergines. And the kids, do they like an aubergine, or do you have to hide it?
So that's us together, mince and aubergine lovers.
Oh, really?
Quick meals.
Even the little girls?
The little girls.
Oh. Okay, so I'm just going to fry off the onion now. Now, what kind of mince do you use? Because a lot of people use sort of different minces. What's your sort of take on the mince scene?
So I'll go for normal beef mince.
Yeah.
But today we're spoiling ourselves with some lamb mince. Yeah.
I also just use beef.
Yeah.
I mean, life is short. You know, and times are tough.
Times are tough.
Times are tough. Okay, so garlic, in it goes. I've got that. Beautiful.
All right, so you continue that.
We obviously using aubergines because of your love of aubergines.
My love of aubergine.
Why don't you just pass me that mince before I burn your onions for you?
Please don't. Please don't.
Okay. I suppose what one could also do, just looking at this mince, is actually use a mixture. You know, like a sort of lamb
and beef.
Yeah. So what's your feeling about the whole degorging an aubergine, salting it first?
I don't really degorge, and unless it's really been a few days and it looks a bit
sort of shriveled. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be frying these.
Okay. While that's doing that, what am I putting in?
Okay, so
mince?
yeah, I wanted to say, please don't forget the mint and the oregano here.
So a dried mint,
dried mint, dried oregano, and some cinnamon. So we're gonna drop some bay leaves.
Okay.
In fresh bay leaves.
Love that.
Lovely,
all right.
lovely.
I'm just gonna season this because I'm here now.
So, okay, salt and pepper that, and then you're gonna add the flour to your mince.
Yes, now I saw that in your recipe. I think that's really interesting. So what's that? Just to sort of
bind it.
Bind it.
Just to hold it, in shape.
All right, I'll do that now.
Yeah, I'm just checking my aubergines in the meantime. See if they're good enough to go on the towel. I'm gonna give them a few minutes.
Okay, so this is starting to stick a bit with the flour. So what liquid am I? Where am I going now?
Ooh, my favorite liquid. Red wine.
Yes, my favorite liquid too. Funny that, eh?
No,
all right, a good slosh.
That's why we're doing this one, right?
Yeah. So this, I must say, the moussakas that I have made in my life, and I'm no Greek expert, definitely didn't have red wine or the flour, and I'm a convert, so that's excellent.
I'm gonna take these aubergines out now, so I think they're ready.
In Greece, they kind of grill them on the brazier outside the kitchen, at the back there, sort of to make them all, I suppose, charred slightly.
Are you adding more wine?
Well, I just
naturally
myself.
Okay,
yeah, exactly.
All right.
I just thought I might have skimped slightly. Okay, so I'm definitely ready for a bit of tomato action.
So we got chopped tomatoes.
Yeah, whole can.
Whole can. 2 tablespoons of puree. While I'm turning my aubergines on the side because I think they're ready for a turn.
Go in this kitchen. I tell you, it's a hive of activity.
We're not wasting any time. That moussaka needs to get done.
I'm going to start your white sauce for you.
Okay.
Because, as we said, labour of love, and that is the labour of love. I'm glad you're doing that. Right, okay,
I'm glad to be doing this.
Okay, well, as long as we're all happy, I suppose. That's the main thing. Put that on the side. So, in terms of sort of midweek meals for you and your family, what do you tend to cook?
So, I think I'm about to master the one-pot wonder.
Yeah. You know? Every mother needs one of those. Yeah.
You need those when you're rushing between homework, bath time, supper time,
catering, she's a caterer,
then
which is why she knows how to cook. Yeah.
So we look for, I look for a one-pot one. And I think this, it can be a bit, too many steps, but it does work well. And then cook enough for tomorrow as well, so that you actually
can sort of cut it up and leave. All right, so I'm just going to make a simple white sauce. The best way to do it is equal parts of butter and flour, and then very sort of gently whisk in the milk. Must be full cream milk because that makes it more delicious. So just whisk for all your life, because what you don't want is a lumpy white sauce. No, that's decidedly unsexy. So I'm just going to whisk in the parmesan and a bit of nutmeg. It smells just beautiful, such a beautiful smell.
So my last batch is now ready to be turned of the aubergines.
I'm going to take this with the heat. I remember you being at Afro Cafe, cooking up a store in a tiny kitchen. Tiny kitchen, but producing stunning food.
Amazing food for lunchtime and just like that.
And in your catering, are you sort of like the canapé cocktail set, or more like big lavish lunches, or where's your heart?
My heart is home cooked meals, and I think I'm getting that clientele. Well, I have that clientele that are not, they don't want to be showing off at their dinner parties. They just want,
beautiful
good friends,
food.
Just beautiful food.
Okay, the egg.
The egg.
Can I put it in now?
You can. It's not too hot. It's cooled down a bit because we don't want scrambled egg.
No, that would be deeply unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're kind of ready, right?
We're almost ready.
Okay.
Mix, mix, mix.
Oh, looks divine. Right, excellent. Okay, I'm getting rid of that.
Okay.
And I'm going to pop that over there. This I'm going to give to you because I know you want to layer things. I'm also going to get our mince. I'm going to sort of heat this up.
Okay.
God, it smells divine. Bay leaves, red wine, mince.
Life.
Complete.
Life. So I'm going to take out my aubergines out of the pan because they're ready.
Right.
And then we can start assembling.
Fantastic. I'm all ears.
Okay. We're going to put some salt and pepper in the white sauce.
So salt, pepper, nutmeg is pretty much where we're at.
Pretty much what we have in here. That egg is magic.
I think the egg is the thing, huh?
The egg is the magic.
When you cook and you say the one pot wonders for the evenings, what does Harry like to eat? I mean, is he a meat and potatoes kind of guy? Or is he sort of like, I don't know, quinoa and tofu?
Quinoa,
a good
tofu.
African man, perhaps not.
Yeah,
but you never know.
Quinoa, tofu, Zulubai, no. No, he just wants a nice balanced meal, and he appreciates variety. So he's a big pasta lover as well.
So he's obviously not banting.
He's not.
Clever man. I mean, it does every few men in the world who don't bant, I feel much happier.
No, he's not the banting type.
Okay. Well, he doesn't need to be. He's got quite a hot body. We'll leave it at that.
Let's just
bring the mince right. I'll be quiet. Here. Okay, let's just do it. Okay.
Cool. Then let me just do that.
All right. So it does look very, very lovely, darling.
Looks.
I'm going to haul the bay leaves out.
Okay.
And maybe the cinnamon. That'd be deeply unfortunate. No, also because I then get to lick my fingers.
And then taste and tell us how it tastes. You don't just lick.
No.
Okay. Oh, it does.
How many layers do you reckon?
I'm a 2-layer type of girl.
Two-layer type of girl. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on the 2 layers.
I don't. Then it just becomes monstrous.
And then what would you serve this with?
A nice green salad.
Yeah. No, you're a woman after my own heart, I must say.
Well, I think my son would be looking at me like leaves again, but he'll be strong.
Does he not like a leaf?
No, he's just like, can we just eat normal food? I'm like, but this is normal food. How is this not normal?
Darling, it's not their fault. It's heritage.
It's heritage. Is that what we call it?
That's our excuse.
Okay, cool. Perfect amount of aubergines, don't you think?
Well done, you see? Know your way around a kitchen, huh? And it looks beautiful, really beautiful.
Hey? So what's our next step?
So now cheese sauce.
Cheese sauce.
Give it a little stir. Okay, I'll move that out the way for you. This is called the draping, What do they say on those restaurant menus?
Draped with
napped. I hate that word. Napped and has gone to sleep. All right, that'll do.
It's just for you to buy the dish and see what's napping all about.
Exactly.
The last that we saved of the Parmesan cheese.
Right. So that I didn't eat, you mean?
That you
very polite.
No, I'm just trying to be. cuisine correct.
Cuisine correct, exactly. Okay, into the oven.
That into the oven.
What, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes? What do you...
20, 25 minutes.
Okay.
Not more.
So there you have it, Lerato Sitole's famous and fabulous moussaka. Thanks, darling, for teaching us.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
You can serve this dish as is, or with a crunchy green salad on the side. You simply cannot go wrong with this recipe.